My name is Bula Janakopoulos. I am 44 years old, and when I came to WellSource 13 months ago, I weighed 269 pounds. I am currently at 162, so I've lost 107 pounds. With the food and the program and the support, the WellSource team, Philippe, have just been phenomenal and have basically changed my life. I was taking thyroid medication. I have reduced my thyroid medication. I'm not completely off of it, but it has been reduced drastically, almost half. I do have another office visit coming up, and we'll see where we're at. But the medication has decreased. It's great. I mean, the entire feeling is phenomenal. I mean, I can't even describe to you what it was like before. I mean, forget the medication and all. Just the fact that you're able to go and buy normal clothes, and people don't look at you differently. I mean, it's just a complete and total life-changing experience. You just gain all this extra confidence that you felt like you had, but you never had it. So it just completely changes your life. I do believe, and I'm a very firm believer, that a lot of it is your mind. I mean, making the decision to change your life and changing your life, a lot of it is mindset, but a lot of it has to do with the support that you get. WellSource team, Philippe, have just been amazing to work with. And quite frankly, I look forward to my 1-hour office visit every week. I mean, it's just almost like, I gotta go see my friends rather than, something that I dread. So it's just, life-altering, changing experience. Oh yeah, I've tried programs. Can I name them?
Absolutely.
Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers. Have tried, just doing stuff on my own. The low fat, the low calories. And you lose weight and you're successful for a little while, but after a while, and I think this is where a lot of it is mine, but a lot of it is the support that you get. It just kind of fades away, and you just go back to your old routines, and then not only do you gain what you've lost, you gain a little bit more, and then you become comfortable and you gain a little bit more. So it's just a constant battle. And I've been overweight since I was a child. I don't think there's a single picture of me where I was not heavy. This is the first time I actually look at pictures and I have to look twice and say, okay, yeah, that is me, and then move on to the next one. But the programs, this particular program, the WellSource weight loss program, in combination with the food, it was a little difficult to get into it in the beginning, but I think once you get into the routine, and the food does taste really good, it becomes easier. It becomes sort of you accept it as a way of life. And you're not hungry. I can tell you, I'm very rarely hungry. There are days where you're kind of tempted with the temptation, but if you pull out an old picture and look at yourself and then look at a new one, you're like, okay, I'm not tempted so much anymore. So let's move on. It's just been a great experience and all around. I want to say a lot of it was me just making that decision, but I think a lot of it really has to do with the support. Philippe and Arlene and just the girls here, just the WellSource team here, they make you want to stay focused. It's not like going to a Weight Watchers meeting and you're sitting in there with like 30 other people who you don't even know. This is a one-to-one. You're accountable for what you do. You face that person, and it's okay to slip a little bit, but what are you going to do this week, or what did you do that wasn't right, or let's refocus. So I think it's that one-to-one, that coaching session, and I think just it's the warmth of coming in here and everybody's like, hey, you look great, it's very encouraging to come and to be here. So to me, that is has made all the difference in the world. You know, the fact that I did it with my sister also helped a lot. You know, the support that I got at home. I mean, you know, my mom still cooks for me every day so that she makes sure that I'm on program. You know, she knows how to cook, she knows what to cook, it's ready, she's weighed everything, you go home, you eat this is what you can have, are you sure you could have a little bit more? I mean, so it's just that constant, you know, it really has a lot to do with that. My sister lost 138 pounds. She went, I don't know what her starting weight was, but she's like a size 8. She went from a size 24 to a size 8. She lost over 60 inches, and just, she looks amazing. I mean, look, she's tall, she's blonde, she has blue eyes. I mean, she looks amazing. But and she did really well, and we worked well together, and I think that really helped, the fact that we worked together. So I think you know, I don't know because I'm not there yet, but I think the major difference is going to be that I've reached, you know, I've gone this far, and you just don't want to go back. And I think that you've learned a different way, you know, a different way to eat. You know, you're not, you know, because, you know, look, let's face it, with Weight Watchers, you could have cheated the first 2 or 3 days and still lost weight at the end of the week. Well, let me tell you, you can't cheat here. There's no cheating allowed. So you've learned to focus and how to structure and how to think of eating. And, you know, one of the things that Philippe says is you eat to maintain. You don't eat to live, kind of thing. So you kind of have to eat, you know, the right way, the right combination, and the right food. And so he's been really good with that as far as helping me, you know, when you're off, this is how you're going to do this, or, you know, this meal with that combination of food, or if you have the, so it's just it goes right back to the coaching that we've gotten all the way through the program. I mean, it's not just let's weigh you, okay, you did fine, you want to buy this, okay, let's go buy it. It's not that. It's the constant, you know, okay, so, you know, when you're off the program, this is what you're going to do. Let's say you have spaghetti tonight. Are you going to have spaghetti for, you know, breakfast in the morning? You know, it's the way he's taught me to look at eating and how to eat. So, very important. I look at pictures.
Okay.
I really do. I mean, I have a picture of myself on my desk at work, and you know, there's always vendors are always bringing donuts, and they're bringing popsicles, and we're having, you know, a pizza party because we did a great job on this, and so there's always food in the office, and there's a picture of me, a before picture right there on my desk. I still have my before. I should have brought my pants. I do carry my pants around with me, and my belt that I can now use as a hula hoop. So you know, it's just those constant little reminders, and you just don't need it. I mean, you just don't need it. Actually, I don't, which I find very strange, because look, I could never pass up a donut. I mean, let's just never. And now it's kind of like, oh, okay, there's donuts, and you just don't. So no, I mean, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the way you've retrained your body and what it needs, or if it's just, you know, you just look at it differently. I mean, you don't look at it, you know, you look at that 1 minute of satisfaction and you're like, what's this going to do to me, you know, next week or 3 days down the road. So you kind of don't, you just don't look at those those foods anymore like you used to. You don't look at chocolate cake, you know, as this delicious thing. You look at it differently. You view food differently, you know. First of all, I have told every person that I meet about this program. I mean, I can't. Look, and it's the hardest thing in the world for you to face it and say, look, you know, you're obese. You know, you don't have any health issues now, but you're gonna have health issues. I can almost guarantee you that you will. And it's just something that you have to do for yourself. I mean, you know, no one else can do it for you. It's, you know, it's your own It's a decision that you have to make on your own. It's a hard decision. I mean, it's not easy. It is a hard decision. Let me tell you, the third day we were on this program, I was ready to say, I'm done. This is not for me. Well, the fourth day when you wake up and you feel fantastic, it's like, okay, well, maybe I can do this. Maybe if I just, get through this, I can do this. And it's just, it's for you. I mean, look, losing weight is not for, for somebody to look at you and say, oh, you look great. I mean, it's for you. It's for you to be able to look at yourself and say, look, I did this. I'm living a different life. My lifestyle's different. I'm healthy. I'm not going to die at the age of 50 because I'm 44 years old. I was 268 pounds. I mean, how much longer was I going to live? I mean, how much longer was the little ticker going to take it? I mean, and it's a reality. I mean, you just have to face it. And it's hard. It's not an easy decision. And it's just gotta do it for you. Don't do it for anybody else. Do it for you. Don't do it for your kids. Don't do it for your husband. Do it for you. It's because you want to change. It's because you want to be different.